What is up, guys? Mcdoubles back here with a brand new video. In this video, we're gonna get back on WOTLK Classic, man. Level 80, somebody obviously has to get right in front of me during the intro, right? Like, again, like, really? W, Asuna, thanks. I appreciate it. I really picked a good spot. I was like, I'm in Dalaran, the fruit vendor's on my right, Windle Spark shines on my left. It doesn't matter. The point is, in this video, we keep making some more progress. I get some awesome stuff in this video, gear-wise, PvP and PvE. We're gonna go for that heroic pre-bis grind, that PvP, full PvP set grind, and I'm having so much fun with Wrath, and I cannot wait to tell you guys about why and also what's going on. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Really, two people. Let's jump right in. Guys, we are in Dalaran. Old school Dalaran. Wrath of the Lich King is 2 weeks in right now. I have reached level 80 as of like a weekish ago, and I'm having a whole lot of fun. You know, I'm taking the game not quite by storm because I'm taking my time, but with a little bit of a min-max element. So I've got this little handy-dandy Noteworthy 2 add-on. I've written everything I need in here. I've got my gear goals for pre-raid bis everywhere I need to go to get it. The, you know, very important stats that come from certain pieces of gear. I've got some gems that I want to get, consumables that are pretty good for me, enchants, and where to get certain things so I know what reputations to farm. So I need to focus on Sons of Hodir, which you might know from the last video, and Knights of the Ebon Blade. And it's just awesome. I want to go over some of the things that have been fun for me so far and all the progress we've made. So let me show you guys what's gone down. So guys, let's just start from the beginning. In my very first video, I played this game from levels 1 to 70, and well, we did a lot, man. We did a lot of PvP, a lot of world PvP, and I showed you guys that the leveling Paladin experience is absolutely a banger. It's so fun. You dominate everybody. You don't really need a lot of skill to be good at it, and there is going to end up being so much you can do with Pally as you get higher and higher level that just makes it even more broken and even more fun. In the second video, though, I wanted to get to level 80. Wrath came out. I started 5 hours late. I was in the process of moving. It ruined everything. It delayed me, and I was on track for 4 days to level 80, which for somebody who wasn't going super sweaty, although relatively still sweaty in terms of hours played, I'm trying to say I didn't have a super hardcore plan. You didn't see me in Botanica on a Death Knight or something, or on, let's say, a Warrior or something like that. All right, guys, so the servers just went down. And not only that, I feel like I've already lost so much time. There are people currently farming Botanica. Who Botanica? Look at that. You got some Botanica boys right there. You didn't see me doing any of those kind of strategies because I wanted to play Wrath content. I didn't want to play TBC content just to get to level 80. So I spammed dungeons and I did light questing until I got to like 77. And then I did Sons of Hodir reputation grinds on my way to 78, 79, and 80. And then we got to level 80, and that was pretty sick. Now, the very first thing I did at level 80 was a heroic Oculus. I kind of hinted at this in my last video, and this was the beginning of my heroic grind. That was pretty fun, but we didn't really get much. In fact, I didn't get a single piece of heroic gear in like 10 dungeons, up until I finally did my Ajal Narub run, and I got my pre-raid bis of golden limb bands, which is pretty freaking good. After that, I was actually able to go into a Halls of Lightning, and you know what? I took a risk, my friends. I said to myself, listen, let's just invite this guy who definitely said that he wants the colossal axe that drops off the last boss, and let's just pretend that we're going to win. That's what I thought. It's a 50-50, bro. You either win or you don't. And so I thought, I will probably win. Come on, streamer privilege one time, right? No, that's not how it works. Just as my luck kind of entails, I lost the axe to this guy, and it was quit the game worthy, I'm not gonna lie. I was extremely upset. I mean, I just lost my pre-raid bis axe. There's really nothing else for me to go for right now because I cannot afford a Titansteel destroyer. It's way out of my budget because I am not like that. The way I'm playing Wrath right now is kind of like a casual tryhard. I'm going to do some things in a min-maxy way. That is to say, I have a pre-raid bis chart. I know what enchants I want the best gear, but I'm gonna go about it in a way that allows me to play my class the entire time and not grind professions or mindlessly grind for mats or something like that, or gold, or even have to buy gold. And you know a lot of classic players buy gold right now. I don't want to do that, right? I just want to play dungeons, do quests, do raids, do arenas, and do BGs. 5 things. That's World of Warcraft in my mind, so that's exactly what I was going to do. Losing this weapon, though, meant I was stuck with a level 74 troll sword from way early on in my questing, and I was literally playing playing a class like Warrior, let's say, or like Death Knight, let's say, that 100% relies on the efficacy of the weapon, and now I was stuck with a garbage-ass weapon. But I wasn't a quitter. I mean, I did quit that day, but the next day I came back, and I kept grinding. I grinded with my guildies. I have a small guild I play with right now because I haven't been doing any advertising for it. So I have a small guild I'm playing with right now. I'm not doing any advertising, but I have great guildies, and I started doing a lot of heroics with them. Now, I was doing this heroic grind, and I just kept losing every piece of gear that came up to me. Every single thing. After those wristbands I told you about, and after the loss at Hall of Lightning, it seemed like I just kept going on repeat with the losses, and I couldn't get lucky. I could not catch a break. Then I got into Culling of Stratholme. Now, I went to Culling because I wanted to get the heroic daily done for that day, but the Bronze Drake dropped, and yes, I understand everybody will get the Bronze Drake eventually, but I had a 50-50 roll, and your boy won the Bronze Drake. Can't even use it yet, because this is a fresh character, of course.
As if I could forget.
I'm really big on PvP. I think that Wrath is why I like PvP. Wrath was the first expansion that I started taking PvP seriously in. I had a whole group of friends like 15 years ago at this point that I used to really play PvP with. So this has nostalgia to me, and I realized why. It's not just rose-tinted goggles. Wrath PvP is fun. Wrath PvP is not just fun, it's extremely fun. It reminds me more of a League of Legends type of game. The damage feels impactful, right? Different classes of all different kinds actually have a chance. Destruction Warlocks are one-shotting me, Ellie Shaman, Enhancement Shaman, Rep Pally, Arms Warrior, Prot Warrior, every form of Death Knight, bro. Frost Mage, Fire Mage, Arcane Mage. Look, some things are definitely better than others, but the sheer amount of diversity is pretty freaking amazing to behold, and that's what I'm liking. So I go into Winter's Grasp, I'm seeing all of this, you're seeing all of this, and I actually forgot how crazy Winter's Grasp really was. I think that's because back in the old days, there were so many servers, and it was very likely you played on a server or started at a point in the game in Wrath in which Winter's Grasp was played, obviously, because people want to get into VOA, but it maybe didn't have as many players. Let's just say 120 versus 120. Really? When I heard that, I was like, was that really how it was back then? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. You could tell me, I don't really remember, but now I'm seeing it. This 120 versus 120 Winter's Grasp is actually so immersive and so fun, I couldn't even put more words to it. I love it that much. So I've been farming it as much as I possibly could. I ended up getting enough Soul Keeper shards to get a Black War Mammoth. I bought that. I have that. I'm super hyped. I bought that way back in the day. I have it on my retail account. I get it. It's one of those things that anybody can get eventually, but I wanted to get it for me and my nostalgia, and that's exactly what I did. Fast forward a bit, I do a lot of heroic grinds. I'm preparing to play the Ascension merge, and I wanted to do that tonight as I'm recording actually, but it's still down for 6 more hours, and that's why I'm going to finish up this video. And I'm doing more and more heroics right, and I'm not getting any gear. I go for literally 3 different dungeons going for just a weapon at this point. I just want a weapon so that all my literal weapon scaling abilities like Crusader Strike and Divine Storm will actually slap, because at this point people are starting to eclipse me in damage because I just don't have the right gear. It's not like I'm not putting in the time though. So I go into Utgard Keep, I go for the axe or possibly the legs at the end, but the axe would be good too, and I don't get that. I go for Halls of Stone, where there's actually a hammer off the one girl and there's a sword off the Tribunal boss. I don't get either. I go for more Halls of Lightning, like 3 more at this point. I don't get the axe dropped one single time. Now, I'm not depressed, I'm not flipping out, but that is sucky, and I'm with my guild doing this, and I'm like, you know what, we didn't get anything, it sucks, I'm memeing it up, I'm like, oh, look at me, I'm not getting what I need, and you know what, it's whatever. I get to talking, though, and guess what, after talking with my guild, I log off for the night, I wake up the next day, and they message me on Discord, and this is what happened. So guys, up until this point, I haven't been doing any voice recordings because I was in the process of getting a new microphone and fixing some of my acoustics in my room after the move that I keep alluding to. And trust me guys, it's about to end. I'm about to never really mention it ever again, I'm sure. But I had to start recording now because I did just get this microphone. I'm about to work on an Ascension video, and I want to show you guys what just happened. My guildies just went out of their way to help me acquire, look at this guys, look at this, let me actually, look at this. A Titansteel destroyer for free, which if you don't know, is my bis right now. Alright, so here I am getting it in the guild bank right now, and let's see. Yeah.
It's about damn time.
Jesus, man. Oh my god, that's an upgrade, dude. 124 strength and 105 stamina, first of all. 54 hit rating. Wow. And it's beautiful. Wow, dude. 1185 on the high end for damage. When I put on the Titansteel, 1550. That's almost 400 more damage, bro. Like, that is insane. Wow, it's actually beautiful too. Like, I'm actually so happy. Guys, I've actually done a lot right now. I've got my Heroes Redemption chest piece. I've got a 3-piece of PvP gear. I'm just trying to farm it out, you know. I'm still farming out my emblems, trying to get as much gear as I can and farm all of my pre-raid bis and just any bis even at this point because Nax is out. And I'm having so much fun. Wrath is such a good game. So, as you guys saw, I was able to get a Titansteel Destroyer, which we're about to start the video off playing today, made by Charo. So, you know, shout out to you, bro. And this is freaking amazing. This is so much better, as you guys saw, than what I had before. It's not even funny. Plus, I get an extra 15G for vendoring this garbage Troll Butcherer. So, goodbye, Troll Butcherer. Have a good day. Now, I want to give you guys a few other things on what's going on so you know what's going down with this character. Number one, as you might be noticing, I'm using a Tabern of the Ebon Blade. I'm very close to Exalted. I'm revered right now with 6k rep away. That's just going to happen with my heroic grind. I wanted to get to this because I truly believe that this Tabard system was one of the most game-breaking and absolutely pivotal systems that they've ever added in World of Warcraft. This is what the game needed. And, you know, TBC didn't have this. Vanilla didn't have this. This is what World of Warcraft needed. It's not like you don't work hard to get that reputation. It's just now you can actually have fun and not just do daily quests and be artificially time-gated. You literally could just keep farming dungeons indefinitely until you get too tired and you will get the progress you need. That means you might still put 24 hours straight into it, which I think is perfectly fair, but at least you know you can get it just from farming. This is the kind of shit I love about World of Warcraft Wrath Classic. It's just so damn fun. And guys, I only need 2 reputations on this guy as far as I can see. We'll see if something changes in the future. And that is Knights of the Ebon Blade and Sons of Hodir. Now, the Sons of Hodir reputation, there is no tabard. What I need to do for that one is collect Relics of Ulduar. I've only got 186, which is pretty bad, because I'm going to need probably closer to like 1,000 of them. Currently, I'm honored a little bit past, like 1662 out of 12,000, and I need Exalted 100%. You might say, why do you need Exalted? Well, I'm going for the following things. I need my head enchant, which comes from Revered with Knights of the Ebon Blade, but in order to get this inscription of the axe here, I need Exalted with Sons of Hodir. That's a pretty big deal. If we go back up to my gear, if I want my pre-raid bis spolders for the Giants Lords, I need, I think, Exalted Sons of Hodir rep. It might be Revered, though. We'll have to double check. We don't have it anyway, and we'll get there. And I also need, let's see, oh yeah, there, Ebon Blade reputation Exalted for my boots, the Death Inured Sabatons, and that, yeah, we'll replace the Rift Striders with that. So that's all I really need. Everything else is a farm thing. And overall, I've just got to say, like, this is just so fun. Like, I love Wrath. I love it so much. This is more fun than I've ever had with Classic TBC or regular Classic WoW. They don't even literally compare. They don't even literally compare. In my opinion, nobody can say it was rose-tinted goggles. This is real, man. This is a fun game. Okay, guys, I'm going to start things off by being a little greedy and a little impatient. I'm going to go for my Hateful Gladiator Scaled Gauntlets as my first PvP purchase. I think I missed the first week, right? So I think some people are like a piece of gear ahead of me, and I saw a lot of people with the chest plates. I've already got my Heroes Redemption chest piece. It is way, way worse than the Hateful Gladiators chest piece, at least the one that I can use right here, but I need to play this right. I need to go for, you know, replacing the absolute worst pieces I have first. And if you look at my gloves right now, that's not even a DPS piece, bro. It's not. It's just not. So if I take this, I not only get the stats from it, I get 5% more Crusader Strike damage. I nail my 4-piece finally for 150 more AP, 1 second off the cooldown of Judgment. Seems pretty good, so I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. Plop that on, and we'll get the gem for it very soon as well. And there we go. God, we look good, bro. There's the 4-piece, by the way, as well. Now, look at the difference. Look at my weapon damage. 1768 on the high end. 1723 without those gloves. So that's a big, big difference right now, guys. We are seriously starting to be geared out. 4-piece accomplished. All right, guys. We're about to do a VOA, right? So we're basically always winning Winter's Grasp right now on the Skyfury server, as far as I can see. Like, I'm not saying Horde has never won, but every time I play it, we win. So at least at the times that I'm awake, we are winning. I'm going to go ahead and get a haircut real quick, too. Hopefully, we pull some good gear from this. I'm also just curious how much DPS Rep Pally does. I don't know what the PvE tier list is for Wrath of the Lich King. I have literally no idea. I've heard that Rep Pally is not that high up on the tier list. I would assume the pure DPS classes are way higher, but I'm still curious where we are, because I know how to play my class, so it's going to be a pretty good representation of what's going down. If you're feeling brave, let me pick your shave. Okay. 6 gold. Oh, jeez, this can't be good. All right, let's see. Boom! Oh, yikes. What the hell is that? Oh, what a mistake. What a mistake. What a mistake. Oh my god, that mustache is a mistake on every level, dude. Okay, I need a big beard. You gotta have the big beard, dude. You just have to have the big beard. Let's see. Hairstyle. I kind of like the anime hairstyle, to be real with you. It just reminds me of Wrath. The long hair look, though, it's really Paladin-like. Do we do that? Yeah, I actually kind of like that. That's actually pretty sexy, man. That's actually literally me. Like, my beard's not that good, to be honest, in real life when I grow it out, but like, that's basically me, bro. I'll take it. Oh my god, I'm getting PMs right now. What a freaking treat, bro. Like, obviously, I'm more popular on the private servers than I am on the actual WoW game, but it's so nice, man. Yo, in this VOA, I got into another one because the other one disbanded. I found another guy who knew me. This is getting awesome, man. There's all these people coming to Skyfury, you know, and it's fun. All right, guys, let's do it. Okay, I just realized that one of the things I needed to do was train my weapon skill up. It's that freaking Wrath weapon skill, man. I just got through this without... I was in last place, bro. I couldn't even land an attack because my weapon skill's too low. Lucky, I guess, that nothing dropped for me, though. I like that even if you don't get anything, though, you still get emblems of valor. Like, it's such a nice little system, man. Okay, I'm thinking one of the things we could do to get that weapon skill up and still make progress is go to Dun Niflheim and start doing some Sons of Hodir dailies, right? See if we can get any decent reputation off that. I don't know. It's going to be a long while, I feel like, unless I come through with a lot of money. That's not going to happen because, like I said, I think the next big thing I need to buy is Artisan Flying, right? Like, I think that has to happen. So I'm actually just curious, like 186, so that's 18 turn-ins. Like, where is that going to get me? Let's just go ahead and see. Once again, I'm at 1662. You get 550 because I'm human. I think I get the 10% more reputation. God, human's so good, man. For each turn-in, let's just go ahead and keep doing it. See, last time I heard about the price of these, it was 3 gold each. They could be more or less right now. So these dailies are actually pretty sick. I've never done this. Back in old Wrath, I didn't care about this kind of stuff, but you click on all these different big things, like that Death Knight looking helmet over there, the anvil right here, that spear right there, and even this thing right here, a giant horn, and they give you these different dailies to do. So this one, for example, is defeat 5 Niflheim forefathers and 5 restless frostborns. Okay, I'll gladly do that and get my weapon skill up. Okay, apparently I have to kill these guys. I've done this one before, I think, so let's just see. Can we start getting that weapon skill up? 352, because he's parrying everything. That's gonna suck, man. So one ability I got at 80 that's unique to Wrath, I'm pretty happy to have, and I don't have a lot of experience using it, is actually Sacred Shield, if you can believe it. Now, you can see it up here on the top right. Every time the target takes damage, they get a Sacred Shield, absorbing 500 flat damage, and if I go back to it, giving you 50% more chance to crit with Flash of Light. It actually stays on you for a while, though. It's like a permanent shield. Boom, I heal myself. I go back for another Sacred Shield as it's about to wear off, and you just basically keep this up permanently. Another ability I don't feel like I used much when I was a kid is Divine Plea. You can see it on the bottom right here. You gain 25% of your total mana over 15 seconds, but the amount healed by Flash of Light, Holy Light, and Holy Shock is reduced by 50%. That's a big drawback, but from what I've seen, it's actually also super pivotal at the same time. If you use it right, it's absolutely amazing, and it helps you with any mana problems you may have had. I think one thing I like the most about Wrath Pally is that it feels like a battle healer. Like, that's what it actually feels like. Like, you put shields on yourself, you Flash of Light instant yourself, you're shooting out exos, but you're still Divine Storming like that. You're still Crusader striking, and you're still judging your targets for big damage, by the way. Judgment slaps in Wrath, man, and it's just really fun. It's just overall really fun to play. A level 80 to kill. Don't mind if I do. All right, I'm just going to get on this guy, even though I don't have my weapon skill up. All right, we'll stun you. Are you going to trinket? You're not a human, so you have to trinket. You have to have a trinket. You don't have one. You don't have one? All right, you're one shot, basically. I mean, come on. Like, and you're like, why did you kill him? Because I want his Battle Revenant or his Brittle Revenant, whatever, man. Like, these are mine. I want to do my daily. All right, so we can pick up these frozen iron scraps. All you have to use is the Essence of Ice that you farmed off these guys. So far, from my experience, like, the most overpowered classes for me right now, of course, gear is a big difference. Things will change, like, as we get more gear is what I'm trying to say, and, you know, as we acclimate ourselves. But, like, Death Knights, depending on the spec, they literally can one-shot you. Ooh, here's a guy we could fight. Full HP, too, so nobody can say anything to me. Let's just go in. Shadow Priest, are you gonna actually do anything back? Okay, he finally figured out that the game is on. I'm not actually gonna trinket that. I'm just gonna call it a day. Sacred Shield myself, run towards him. Repentance. So I can't actually remove that Vampiric Touch because it slaps. I've made this mistake quite a few times now. I'm Holy Lighting, basically full HP. All right, he's dead, right? Divine Shield or Storm, yeah, dead. Okay, and again, I have to kill these dudes so I can do the daily. I don't want them to kill these guys. You could say, well, maybe they wouldn't have attacked you, and you can't be that sure, man. That's why we play on a PvP server. Target is tapped. Oh, my God. Oh, man. All right, he's one shot. He saluted me with respect. No. All right, so the Horde literally don't have a chance right now during this daily. Like, they're just getting destroyed. The only guy I've seen so far that was scary was a 20k HP Death Knight, and I'm not going to mess with that guy, I think, if I can avoid him. Oh, he's supposed to show me where the guys are that I'm killing. 3 Stormforged Infiltrators. Gotcha. All right, where is it, little buddy? Tell tell me. I'm not going to attack this guy. I'm just going to stop. Like, this guy's clearly not trying to attack me, and, like, he's not taking my mobs. Like, it was different in the other quests because those dudes are literally taking my mobs. With this one, though, you have to follow a wolf, bro. Like, I don't think it really matters. And there you go. That's the last one for that quest. That was pretty easy. Okay, we got another one right here, too. I have to hurl the spear of Hodir at this guy. Can't use while moving. Okay, there. Boom. Bring him on down, bro. Oh! What the hell? Grab it. Okay, I'm grabbing it. Pull yourself close to avoid claw strikes. Okay. Jab at it. Yeah. Okay, I'm stabbing it from above. All right, I guess I just keep spamming these. I'm just curious, like, how do I see how much health I have? Your grip is failing. No! No! I can divine shield, but are you joking? That's how that works? Is his HP still low? No, I just completely failed. Okay, let's try that one. All right, so we'll have some grip going. How do you actually tell if you're doing good with this? Oh, right here. Okay. I just need to keep hanging on. What does this one do again? Pull me closer to avoid claw strikes? Okay. Well, I'll just keep gripping and then keep attacking. Keep gripping, keep attacking. Keep this up. As long as it doesn't go below 0, I guess I'll be okay. I have no idea. I've never done this before. Just keep bringing it up, I guess. And I'm just stabbing him repeatedly. Like, it's actually messed up. And I've seen people talk about that too, like on the WoW Classic Reddit. That, like, if you really look at a lot of these quests, it's actually messed up. What's going on? Pry jaws open? Fatal strike. Fatal strike missed. Okay, pry those jaws open. Missed again. What do I have to do? Keep doing it, I guess. And then, all right, keep prying. Come on. Come on. Keep prying. 10. You're being crushed. No! What is this game? What was I supposed to do? What, like, all right, let's try again, guys. So I think you just 1 3 1 3 1 3 and then use 4. And if you ever see the claw thing, okay, it says dodge, right? Nice. Okay, cool. He swiped at me. I pressed 2. It dodged again. Bro, we learned it already, man. And now you guys know if you didn't already know. So that's nice as well. All right, just going back and forth once again. Right now, boom. Yes, gotcha. All right, that's another daily done. One more, vicious or viscous oil. You know, it's funny, guys. It's like when you're actually enjoying the game more than normal, it's actually fun to do all of this stuff. And if I'm honest, for my core audience, this kind of adds more hype to, well, the inevitable Wrath of the Lich King expansion for Ascension WoW. I kind of want to kill this Death Knight because I hate them. The reason I want to fight this guy is because his gear is closer. Oh my god, he's immune to stuns. I've got to get used to that. They removed that at some point. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep kiting. Keep kiting. Repentance. Just so I can do that. Flash, Crusader. I'm playing with him a little bit at this point, and I apologize. I'm silenced, apparently, from the Strangulate. There we go, dead. It was actually a lot closer than I wanted it to be, but Death Knights, man, they're super strong. But okay, we're done with every single daily, man. I think we're gonna do some PvP after this, if not, maybe a heroic or something, but we'll do both, actually, before the end of this video. But let's go ahead and turn this in and guarantee that revered reputation with Sons of Hodir, possibly off the first turn in, too. Boom. Oh, okay. Second turn in, I think. All right, what about the giant Death Knight helmet? What about this one? Viscous Oil Quest. Boom. There we go. Revered with Sons of Hodir. That's all I wanted to see. All right, let's go for a heroic Nexus. I have 2 pieces of gear I need from this. Number 1, the Band of Frosted Thorns. Just off the top of my head, it comes from the tree boss up ahead. 2 bosses from now. And the last boss has a trinket that I could really use as well. So I've curated this dungeon group to where there's literally nobody here that needs what I need. And that's how you got to do it, guys, if you want to guarantee that you get stuff, especially on a popular class or a class that has a lot of different classes that use the same stuff as you, like Rep Paladin. So I need to go ahead and buff these guys as well. I just like to default to Kings. I think I could be a little bit more specific sometimes, but Kings doesn't hurt. I definitely need to buy the items, though, the symbol of King, so I can do the more powerful version, but I just haven't got around to getting it yet. I had like 200, and then when I ran out, I just like, okay, great. Now I have to actually go back to the shopkeeper. I'll do it eventually. So like right now, I'm totally using this as an opportunity to get my weapon skill up, so I'm like doing way less DPS than I should be doing as I'm missing so much more and all that jazz. So I'm not doing particularly wonderful, but I don't think it's that deep into heroic. Yet here's this guy not even talking to me. Where is he in chat? 11, auto magic. Can you start making damage? Bro, this guy's in first place. He's the best one. It's okay if you won't shut up and you're being nice and kind and, you know, have something interesting to say maybe. That's fine. I'm talking about the people who are talkers and all they do is judge and micromanage and call people out. It's like, oh my goodness, bro. The worst part, though, to me is that every single one of these people doing it is like 30 years old. But look, they're now arguing in chat. That's what I mean. That's like you both could have just shut up. Actually, it started off with the one guy, the healer, obviously. But obviously, you just could have shut up. And like everybody could have been quiet this entire run and we would have been through it. No problem. Now I'm actually slightly worried somebody's going to leave, dude. And he gaslights the guy with the comment. So this is not good, man. But you're getting a little bit of the server drama because all these people are going to keep running into each other and it's just going to get worse and worse. And what am I doing? I'm going to say absolutely nothing. But if I'm honest with you guys, like what I feel like's happening right now is this 11 guy, because he's a talker, he's going to go on for the rest of his life and abuse Rep Pallies. He's going to remember this dungeon. He's going to remember the DPS. He's going to stick it in his head that Rep Pallies should never be invited to any raid. And he's going to be that guy that makes you hate your life at some point, like 2 weeks from now. On the AoE pulls, I can still start bursting, as you can see, which is actually hella fun, not going to lie. I really like it. Seal of Command goes out with the Consecration as well. You start spamming the quicker Judgments, quicker Crusader Strikes into the Divine Storm. And of course, then double Warlock piles over me and they don't even try. But I'll take it, man. Gotta love this music as well. Holy crap, it's so hype. 2 items I need from 1 dungeon. You would think the probability is pretty high that, you know, I'll at least get 1 of them. And as I said, I've literally curated this group so that nobody needs what I need. I even asked the tank. I wasn't going to kick him, but for me in this one, I was like, you know what? I'm just curious. Are you going to want to need on DPS stuff simply so it's not a mental surprise for me, right? And he was like, no. And I was like, bro, I love you so much. All right, let's see. Do we get the item we want? Seal of Righteousness on this guy because I said I wanted to test it. All right, there we go.
Watch your step. Watch
your step. It's like, okay, Crystal Spikes never hits me anyway. Why should I care? Like, that's how I feel. At some point, it's going to say, quit attacking. It's like, why? Why? Because, like, I've tried it. I've literally quit attacking. It doesn't make a difference. Like, it does not matter at all. Like, this spell reflection, I think that's what it is. So it's like, if I don't exo this guy, I should be okay. Oh, no. There I am getting hit by it when I told myself I would never get hit by it. Of course, I have to do that on video. But actually, with Seal of Righteousness, I'm actually coming up on the DPS charts. That one dude, though, with 4k DPS, Incinerate, Conflag, Chaos Bolt, so Destro. The other guy's Shadow Bolt, so I think he's Demonology because I see Cleave. Of course, I don't get the drop. Okay, well, we might get the trinket, man. I'll take 2nd place DPS and I beat that other Warlock. Oh my god, this guy has real gear all over the place. He's literally been raiding and everything. Look at this little shit. She keeps getting right under my computer and I just don't understand. Sphere of the Red Dragon's Blood. That's what I want. Let's go. Come on, drop. Never lucky, man. Never lucky, man. Literally, not even making it up for freaking content. Literally never lucky, man. All right, well, we just did this basically for nothing, but not really because I did get, let's see, I have 28 Emblems of Heroism. So we're building our way up. I need the Gauntlets of Redemption, so we'll go for that eventually as well. So I still have some other heroics I could do. Let me find another one, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
Later that same evening.
All right, boys, so I'm going to go for an Utgard Keep heroic for more badges and also staggering leg plates I could put up on the screen real quick. But I was talking to a guy I met, a friend of mine that tanks sometimes, and he told me that a tank on the Skyfury server was complaining in trade chat because a hunter took the red sword of courage from him. I was like, bro, I would legit quit the game. Like, that's wrong, man. That's literally the worst hunter weapon in the world. Jesus, dude. Man, I've always thought this was just a badass dungeon. Like, the whole freaking thing. Like, you end up going to Northrend, you find out the Vrykruel or whatever they're called are actually just, like, proto-humans. Except, theoretically, aren't they superior to humans? I mean, they never really go too far into the intelligence of these things, right? I mean, couldn't it be cultural? Like, whatever their reason is for why they're so far back? Like, it could totally be cultural. It could be so many reasons other than intelligence. In many ways, the human race in World of Warcraft is inferior to what it came from. It could be. I could be wrong. Maybe these guys actually have no affinity to the light. You could say, well, you know, humans can be pallies and stuff like that. That's a pretty big plus in a society. I can only imagine. But yeah, dude, like, this is so badass. Everything's massive. And we're here. Will we get... Oh, they summoned me and I'm literally right behind them. The staggering leg plates. I'll see you guys at the last boss and we'll find out. Okay, guys, Ingvar the Plunderer in his Doomy form. Are you going to give me what I want, my friend? I would hope you do. Now, it's a 6% drop chance. There's almost no way anybody gets this, quite honestly. Yes! I got my PvE leg plates, bro. I got my PvE leg plates, bro. Oh my god. 6% drop chance. 80 hit rating. Yes, bro! Holy crap. I just greeted that frozen orb on accident, too. Holy crap, dude. I literally curated this group exactly like my last one. Warlock, Mage, and a Druid. Like, nobody needs it. I know this tank. He doesn't need it. He's like a diehard tank. He's really, really strong, too. This dude has Heroes Redemption Leggards anyway. But, like, point is, wow. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Oh, yeah. And there we go, guys. That is actually Exalted with Knights of the Ebon Blade. So I'm in Culling of Strat right now, guys. And we already beat the boss that was supposed to drop the thing I needed. It didn't drop, so that's a big F. We're about to pull up on Mal'Ganis and get some other guy his Reigns of the Bronze Drake, so that's pretty good. So it's really just a badge run, but it's very possible that after this run, we might actually be able to get something with our Emblem of Heroism. I'm gonna have to double check. So what this means is that I can actually go get my Death Inured Sabatons now from the Ebon Blade Reputation Quartermaster, and I think there's also, right here, okay, Arcanum of Torment. I could have already got that, but we can probably go ahead and pick that up as well if we actually have something worth putting it on. Probably my PvP helmets, although I don't know. It's just a little sus for me right now, you know? But for sure, we're getting brand new boots, guys, for PvE that are pretty much similar to the staggering leg plates right here. Man, I just absolutely love this fight. Like, they did such a good job making him feel like the Dreadlord from Warcraft 3. I mean, for God's sakes, he puts you to sleep, which was literally one of their abilities. All right, get wrecked, Mal'Ganis. We're at 36 Emblems of Heroism with that, guys. Oh, and second place DPS, which is interesting because that prop pally does crazy DPS. What the hell?
A few moments later.
And there we go. We just did another heroic, this time Utgard Pinnacle. Didn't need anything from it. Was just doing a badge run, and that gives me 40 badges. I think I should probably save for my gauntlets, but I did just get those hateful gauntlets, and I know it's not PvE, but we can always go back. We're obviously going to get everything we need, and I really want to get that trinket because I feel like the trinkets I have now are so garbage, and the one that I could get for 40 badges would be a pretty big upgrade. All right, guys, there it is. Mirror of Truth. That was definitely one of the things I wanted. I just want to double check, though. Okay, so like I said, I do have a list. So Mirror of Truth. Yeah, there we go. And then Sphere of the Red Dragon, as you guys know from Nexus. So let's do it, guys. That's 84 crit and a chance on hit to get 1,000 attack power for 10 seconds, which is insane. So, guys, that's where I think we're going to go ahead and end this video. You know what? We've accomplished 3 huge pieces of gear that were fresh in this video alone. If you don't even include the Hateful Gladiator Scaled Gauntlets, that would be 4. But we've got the Titansteel Destroyer. We have got the Mirror of Truth, and we have got especially the staggering leg plate, 6% drop chance. Guys, I'm real happy with this. If you guys enjoyed the Wrath of the Lich King progress video playthrough, make sure to give the video a like and to subscribe. Tune in for the Ascension video coming up soon as well, tomorrow actually. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Mcdoubles out.